Hello everyone, it's been a while. I have turned a page in life. I've started a new job, I've moved to a new place. There's endless possibilities and new invention of self. That's what happens when you move, you get this opportunity to present how you want to present, to be who you want to be, fresh start sort of. This year I'm wearing t-shirts. This is what it looks like when you don't have chesticles. and to kind of teach myself to stand straight and proud, and it's good. It's good practice, good exercise. I started this new job. That means I'm the new guy once again, and I've only worked at this place a few weeks, and it's hard. Every time you do something new, it's hard, especially if it comes with challenges, lots of challenges, and this place kind of does. This new job does. I'm really gonna have to see how it pans out. I'll tell you, there's men and women working at my job, a small staff, and we do hard work. A lot of big machinery and heavy duty stuff. And I was hired at the same time as a woman. There's more men than women, but anyway, so a man and woman were hired at the same time, and I was hired as a man. And I've kind of been learning that there's very specific expectations of me. And those expectations are that I am the muscle. I am the one who will deal with the very big, unwielding, machines. And I gotta move fast, and I gotta think fast, and know what's up in this new way, right? Um, very stereotypically male expectations, which is ironic because the woman that was hired at the same time as me has the same background as I do in as a firefighter, and I looked at her and I could immediately tell, dude, this girl is like super buff. Like she is just like kind of has these big muscles, and I was just making these observations about her, and kind of picked up that she definitely works out and maybe does CrossFit or something. And we were talking, and I was like, can you do a handstand push-up? And she's like, oh yeah, I can do handstand push-ups. And basically I cannot do those. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this girl is stronger than me, which is so ironic because we were both hired, but the supervisors, all coming from this older generation, all they see is like, Forrest is the man, he will be the one who does this, and then this girl, she can do her thing. But she is not like just a stereotypical girl with all these super feminine expectations that our culture has. So this is very fascinating, and we both probably can see all these things, so she's living an experience that I recall from back pre-T. Anyway, there's all these layers. I think it's really fascinating, and so the good old boys at my work, because like I mentioned, the supervisors are older, but so are my coworkers. They're just older people, and they're really like, hey, little guy, hey, Forrest, come on back here, and the ladies are gonna go over there. Da, 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 da. So right away, I'm just going with the men, doing the men things, and like, hey, little guy, here, you can drive the tractor, and she is not driving the tractor or whatever whatever it is that I'm doing. But so it's really interesting to be the man, and not just the man, but the young man. Once again, I'm being kind of pegged in as this younger dude, um, which it's like, wouldn't it be cool to be Peter Pan? Wouldn't it be cool to be 16 again? And that's where I find myself. I find myself, being pegged, pigeonholed in this position of like, I'm just a little kid, and you need to explain things to me, and I don't understand the big bad world or how to. That can happen. That can easily happen to any FTM transgender crossover, just because of this young appearance that we have, and it's interesting. So those are some of the things that I'm dealing with currently. I'm dealing with challenges, being new, navigating. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be at this? I went in and got a summer shearing. That's new, kind of the summer shearing appearance. I've always been excited to maybe shave my head, and this opportunity came up. Boom, free haircut, and Now I get to experience that, which is nice. You know, there's a big fear when you're trans that if you are F to M and you shave your head, will you look more like a woman? You know, will it bring out your feminine features? And I wonder, and tell me if you know, there are some skull differences. Even now, as I look at myself, I often see my female features, but when you shave your head, you're like, when you know, with my shaved head, I definitely feel like it brings out feminine features. A lot of the trans guys who lose their hair, to me, it brings out some feminine features. Now, that doesn't mean that they look like a woman. It just means they look like a feminine man, and that's what it feels like. I look like a feminine man. Speaking of which, I went to the doctor in my new town, and that was interesting. I have a whole story about that. I don't know if you want to hear it. I'm just so boring. I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, maybe I'll save that for another one. But but yeah, masculinity, femininity, appearances, fitting in, not fitting in, being the voice of opposition versus being undercover and trying to, you know, pretend your way in. It lets you see a lot. No matter how you play it, no matter how you play your situation, you are able to see and experience many things. I feel like no matter where I go, I have to be true to my soul and create understanding and awareness and harmony and peace. The question is that possible? I don't know. I'm getting philosophical on you right now. So, what I'm just, if you'd like to share any stories about your workplace experiences or moving to a new situation and really being perceived as man, man, only man, or woman, woman, only woman, whatever your situation is, just the binary, being, you know, experiencing life as in the binary. It's these stories are always kind of funny to read and hear, so please write about them because I just want to listen to what you got. I want to feel better, um, and I love it. I love reading stories from other people because then it like expands my own experience, and that's why we do this. That's why we watch these videos. That's why we write these things. It's to connect, expand, educate, understand, and process. Thank you.